And welcome, CueSports International presents the Predator WPA World 10-Ball Championships here at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in fabulous Las Vegas. 128 players started this journey for their $250,000 in prize fund, and we're down to the final 8. 4 of them have already played. Now we have this match and one more going on. Mr. Eklent KAÇI versus Shane Van Boening. Eklent winning the break. This is a race to 10. We're down to the quarterfinals and playing 10 ball. No early 10s and no 10s on the break. This is George THA in the booth, joined by the famous up-and-coming Nicholas De Leon from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey guys, what's going on? We do have Federer and FSR sitting and waiting.
And they will be playing tomorrow morning on this very table at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, they will.
Vegas time. And then the winner of this match and the other one going on, which is Ko Ping Chung versus Joshua Filler. So you got 4 guys here that any one of them can win this tournament.
Yes, no, for sure. They're playing
any
so
one
good.
Of them, they're playing just fantastic. Shane started out with a rocky start. He had a couple of close, come from behind victories.
Yes.
But then he just blew through the field at 10-3 and 10-3. Mark Biesterbach, who gave Van Boening a scare, came back in the draw and had him, and Shane beat him 10-3.
Yeah, he just,
along with Max Lechner.
Shane's like the eye of the tiger now. You can see it in his eyes. He's hungry.
Hungry, and I'll tell you, he was hitting balls on this table before all this on the tables and just practicing and taking his fire away shots that he likes to take. And he's hungry, he's confident, and I hate to say this, but I think he's also comfortable. That
yes, he
is
is
a dangerous, dangerous thing for Shane Van Boening.
And being comfortable right there, he hit that ball so good coming around 4 rails with the cue ball.
These guys are 10 points apart Fargo-wise and miles apart. But Eklent is a former WPA #1 ranked player in the world.
Yeah, didn't he win this? KAÇI win this event?
KAÇI won this event in 2021.
Ah, right, okay.
And in 2022, he came in 3rd place.
And now he's in the final 8.
Now he's in the final 8.
Big mistake from Shane right there.
And those you don't see very often from Mr. Van Boening.
And this is what you'll see between the mid-stop players and the top players is when a mistake happens like this, 99.9% they take full advantage of it.
Oh, and they have to. It's an open table, too.
Yeah.
These guys have played each other before.
Yes. Much history. This is really simple. Just roll it in. You'll have a perfect angle for the 5 to get to the 6.
It's a simple. He's a tall guy, 6'5" and all, but it's still over a ball.
All ball fouls, too.
Yep.
So with all ball fouls, if you graze or you barely touch the ball, it's a foul for your opponent to get ball in hand anywhere.
Race to 10, folks. And we're in the first game.
Just a little bit of top, maybe a little bit of left, come right between the 8 and 9. And then now, it's your preference. You can draw back or you can roll forward and play the 7 ball in the side pocket.
KAÇI likes to take a full stroke at things.
He does,
he really does.
He does.
So he'll probably, I can see him coming just above the 7. Or following the 2 rails and playing the 7 in the same side, in the same corner.
Yeah.
But he's coming up.
Yeah, that's a good shot right there. I like sometimes when you don't really are familiar with the table, take it easy and just roll up and you'd have to be straight in on the side pocket. But this works too. He might have to draw out to the side rail and back out since he came up a little short.
A lot of amateurs try to get perfect on that 7 ball and they hit it a little harder, end up right there in that side pocket.
Yeah.
Be careful not to, and practice not to.
Oh, perfect. He hit that ball really good. Just barely go by the 10 ball, come out 2 rails.
You know, this 24-year-old now has a tendency of doing just that.
Yeah.
Hitting the ball very, very good.
Yeah, I remember when he came out like 5-6 years ago, and he was just robbing everything he got into.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
Well, at that time he was ranked #1 in the world.
Yep.
And I think he was 19 years old.
Yes, he was. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was one of his victims in that tournament at Freezers.
Yeah, he ran that 8-pack on Alex Pagaline.
Yeah, he did it one match after mine.
Yeah, yeah. And good out right there after taking advantage of Shane's 3-ball miss.
Well, the big important part there was KAÇI started out with the break and gave it up to Shane, and it looked like Shane had everything going for him.
Yep.
And he missed that 3-ball. Now look who got the game.
Yep.
And those are things that can turn a match around. But by the same token, that was the first game. And I'm sure Shane will let that go.
And this is another thing, too, with these top players, too. That miss right there, Shane's already forgot about it, and he's going to move on to the next rack, where most players are like, how did I miss that 3-ball to be a 1 ahead instead now 1 down?
There's KAÇI. Good look at him zoning out there, everything in the crowd, everything about him. KAÇI, to get in this position to be a quarterfinalist, defeated Jovan Bustamante 8-1, Radislav Babica 8-2, but he lost to Ko-Ping Chung 8-3. Ko-Ping Chung, our 2019 WPA 10-ball champion. And then he defeated Fetri Satriadi 8-5, Simon Kural 10-8, and Oliver Schloznoki 10-5.
So I'm shocked that he's breaking from there when over on table 2 when he played Jovan, he was breaking from the in rail, and he was making one of the first 2 balls, and he was running out. It was insane. I was front row. I loved it. I was paying attention to everything he was doing because he's a really great player that I like to watch.
Well, this is a different table, and I'm sure he's been studying the table and the way it breaks. A lot of the players will sit in, you know, sometime or another, and they'll study just that. How does this table break? And from where is the best places? And sometimes you can come to the table and look at different spots where they break from.
Correct. And
you'll see exactly the most popular places. And it looks like the middle right there from the left is the most popular, because you can see all, take a look there, folks, on your table there. But it's all over. Look at the far right.
Yep.
Far left.
Yeah, FSR was just breaking on this table, and he was breaking from the side.
And they were trying to break that 1 ball to the side pocket and being rather successful.
It's so tough because I realize it's tougher when you break the balls harder from the side to make that 1 ball. Where when we were watching Margaret break, she was breaking a little softer, and that 1 ball was going because that 2-rail ball wasn't hitting it.
Well, the table has changed hands, and Shane's on it now. Playing safe. He's got a wall of balls to do it. Did the corner, can he just slice that one? No, it doesn't look like it from here at all.
No, it looks like he's kicking 2 rails. Yeah. He had about 4 balls to hide behind. Small window.
KAÇI's aggressive, but he plays good safety.
Yes, he does, yes. He kicks good, he pockets balls well, he does everything well. That's why he's here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him kick at this. He's going to call it in the side. I thought he might call the 5 ball in the corner and kick the. Yeah, he has called the 5 ball. I was going to say, I think he called the 5.
Oh, he's spinning it. I thought he might go the other way.
That's about the only way we can get to it.
Well, I thought he would go left side.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
I like what he did there, because by staying there, he could have gotten behind some balls. And did he? Or did this come out for Shane? Oh, it came out, sat up pretty for Shane. Dressed right up. Shane sponsored by Q-Tech, Horazon.
Oh, nice stroke. I thought he was going to float forward with a lot of top right and bounce it over. I like that better. He hit that ball really sweet.
Nick, remember at the beginning on the onset, I said Shane was doing his stroke shots?
Yeah, now he's comfortable.
Loosened it up.
Yes.
He's gotten comfortable.
For sure.
Shane is being Shane right now.
Yes, he is. This is perfect. You're going to just graze it with a little bit of probably top right. Let the ball bounce. That's why I like using the top. Another phone dropped. And then come out with the 4-ball in the side pocket. He came up a little short, but I don't think it's going to be a problem since the 5-ball's sitting in front of the pocket.
Yeah, he's not too worried. He can play it to either pocket, I believe, the side or the corner.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it didn't bite like he wanted to, but
I'm surprised he tried to bite it. I would have let it go.
Right?
Yeah, just go bite on the right side, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Even if you hit the back side of the 9-ball, which he hit the wrong side of it, if you hit the other side, then he's free.
Looks like he's just going to give it a little bit of a swerve, or is he going rail first? He's just going to give it a little bit of a swerve.
Good shot.
You can't. You can't really call that a masse.
No, no, not at all. I mean, just a little curve around the ball.
Now walk us through these, Nick.
I think I'm just gonna barely roll up, but I could be wrong as to his angle. So I would.
Wow.
So that was perfect. I didn't even think that he could do that because of the angle that it was at, and we're not at the table. So it's very. What's the word I'm looking for? It's very complicated when you don't know the exact angle they have. But right now it's all sitting ducks. He's gonna play top right and play the 9-ball and the 10-ball in the same pocket.
I'll tell you something about Shane right now. He's got that beat me look. Go ahead and try.
No.
His eyes are open
He's
wide.
Going, yes, he's going left side. That's doable too. And you can chalk it up to 1-1 after that good safe that he played on that 1-ball. It's not all about gluing the balls, guys.
And in a blink of an eye, we're tied.
Ladies and gentlemen, please try and watch your personal items in the audience, please, from dropping. Thank you.
John Lehman, our very well-traveled referee.
Yes, he is.
And our head referee at that. Been working with them here at the Rio since 2015 or 2016.
He's been doing a lot.
Oh, these past 2 years, he's been all over. He was
Yep.
in Canada. He was in Austria. I think he was in Germany. His air miles are pretty nice. A good look at those Predator Arco balls in the white arrow rack that comes in white and black.
Looks like a really good rack. Let's see what Shane decides to do.
And you're going to break from the side.
He's going to go a different route than what KAÇI did.
Yeah, KAÇI started out from the middle, pretty much, just off the center.
So he's hammering, hoping the ball goes in.
And there goes the one after being kissed 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, right?
Watch this 1 ball. 1, 2.
2. Oh, 2.
Oh,
but
2.
still.
And then
Yeah.
right for the pocket.
Yeah.
And not really a shot on the 2. He might be able to see it. I think he'll push. Where do you push here, Nick? What do you think, if you're Shane, what do you think you might get back that you can execute?
I feel like I want to push the 6-ball closer to the 8 and bring the cue ball back out to the middle of the table. So let him have a tester, but you tie up more balls, so it's actually going to be tougher for an out.
I think he's just going to challenge him. He's gonna
think
put
so.
him on a rail and just challenge him.
KAÇI, your option?
Yeah, I might have had to move the, like, just clip the 6 ball to move it closer to the 8 and then bring it back out in the middle of the table. Because even though he makes it, he's still gonna have to break out something, and you have to like how I like it is that you make the guy work harder for his out.
Okay. I actually like going off the left side of the 2 rails up by the 6.
And he's giving it back.
You might end up getting saved pretty well. Oh, he's going to play it.
He's gonna play. I was thinking that he was gonna play the 2 ball by the 9 and then play the cue ball behind the 5. Oh, I see. I
Good
see
old
what he
two-way.
did. Yes, 2-way shot. Yes.
Nice round of applause by the audience. The audience provided courtesy of the CSI Expo. BCA Pool League World Championships are here, and then the USA Pool League National Championships are right here at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino.
He's taking his extension. He's gonna have to kick this ball 2 rails or more.
He's lining up his 2 rails. Players are on a time clock, 30 seconds. They have 60 seconds after the break, and then 1 extension per player per rack.
Good hit.
Oh, this is going to work out very. Oh, unless he makes a 7, it's going to work out very well for him. But
It's not the best place he wanted it, but it's still he's kicking or doing something, putting some more work in.
Yeah, he's committed the mortal sin of safeties. Is
Yeah.
don't leave it over a, so any kind of a hit makes the ball.
Yes.
He's left it over a pocket. So a good kick from Mr. Van Boening, and Nick will walk you through the rest of it.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, perfect.
Good shot.
Not happy with it?
No, he wanted a little bit more out of it.
Well, you would think he would double kiss the ball and get straight in on the 2. See right there?
That's exactly
a little
what-
harder,
yeah.
and he would have. Yeah.
So he might play a 2-way here.
I think he'll just spin this right in.
Yeah, but with right, so even if you miss it, right, the cue ball's coming over and might run into the 9, and he might be hooking it as a kick 1 rail.
Yep. If he runs into the 9, it's going to set him up for the 3.
Oh, good shot. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with the bridge with that.
Yeah, well, you're so scared it's going to hit it coming off the rail. So you want to get it out of there real quick. Everybody
Yes,
does. See how quick he moved it?
Yeah, just like Chang in the last set.
Almost like when he was still coming through, he was pulling the bridge back already.
Yep. Okay, so you have 2 options here, how I see it. You're going to make the 4 draw back a little bit so you can play top to come out 1 rail. Now, if you get bad on the 6, if you don't want to go for it, you can stop it or draw it behind the 8 and send the 6 ball 3 or 4 rails around by the 9. So now KAÇI's kicking 1 or 2 rails or more with it.
I like it, Nick.
So it's just preference here of where he gets if he doesn't like going back and forth.
He's looking at it right now. Can I cut it in? If he can, he will.
Yeah, or he can, if he gets a really good angle, he can go 3 rails with the cue ball and come back over by the 9 ball. You go long rail, short rail, long rail, back over.
I'm sure he'll stick him. He's gonna spin it right in.
It looks like he's gonna do the 3 rail, or he'll draw out 2 rails, but you have to watch out for the 9 if you come too deep.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure he'll just cut this ball right in and go 2 rails for the 8 in the same pocket.
Yep, there's no stopping him now. Bounce, he needs to bounce. This is not perfect, but it's good enough where he can go back and forth. So just straight top, make it nice and smooth with max English is how I say it, and then you can just let that ball travel. And he hits it perfect. No side rail on that ball, straight dead pocket.
game number 3.
And Shane feels very comfortable at the table. Good out.
We'll go for a 1-minute break and be right back with you, folks. Shane to break the balls here, folks.
Let's see if he hits them harder or if he hits them softer, but I'm almost positive he's going to hit them 100 miles an hour.
He hit him 102 miles an hour.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a juicy
7-ball.
Yeah.
Well, you know, KAÇI's aggressive. Let me take a look at this again. He might just jump that 7-ball, and if he's got a shot laying off, yeah.
It's tough. It's going to be hard to push, too.
Yes, because he's got a big pocket off the 3 for the 1. So he wants to jump to some kind of a jump shot that won't leave the table. I think if he tries to make the 1 from there, the cue ball leaves the table. Although he might be able to land it pretty soft. He's a Predator player. That air rush can land the ball pretty soft.
Maybe he's going to push out and let him bank.
Well, where do you push when your opponent can do everything you can do?
You have to let him leave him like a 50-yard line bank. I think that's what he's doing. Because the 7 ball's right there for the side pocket, right? So really, the only thing I can do. Oh,
he's called it in the corner.
He's banking it long.
I don't think he's going for it. I think he's going to play safe behind the 6.
I actually think he'll play safe behind the 3 with top left.
He's going to change his mind. He's not sure yet.
Or you can bank, cross bank it and play the cue ball 3 rails behind the 2 ball, because you have 3 balls right there, the 3, 7, and 8.
Nick, you have to remember I can't count 3 rails.
Well.
He's just used a little wall of balls the way the 7.
Really good shot. I mean, he's going to be able to kick 1 rail at it, but it's a really good shot. Simple, safe.
KAÇI's wasting no time here.
Lots of right-hand English on that ball, so you didn't scratch.
You know, most people wouldn't recognize this. I see it now after he shot. The way the 8, 2, and 7 are positioned, it's almost a wall of balls. This is the only window he could have possibly left.
Yeah. And now he has to think, if he's going to kick it, he's going to kick it thick, and it's going to go into the 6, or he wants to kick it thin so he goes past the 9 ball and then banks down table.
I would try to kind of just bank it up towards the 9 with the cue ball towards the deuce, because that's the side he can see. One kick all the way.
Right by the 9.
Yeah, he kicked it perfect.
He hit it perfect. What a shot.
These guys are sending messages to each other.
He's glued.
And all those rectangles you see, reflections you see on those balls are the arena lights.
With the table sliding a little bit still, I might go 3 rails with this. Because hitting the 3rd rail, I feel like it's going to slide out. It won't shorten up.
Playing the 3-ball. He's going one rail right at it.
With the bridge. Got to watch it. You don't touch the ball. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. What a shot. That was golden.
Shane Van Boening being Shane Van Boening, and he threatens that long kick.
Yes. It was a hanger. Oh, it was a little shaky too. Play this off the 6, or you play safe, or you play the 3-ball? Play the 3-ball.
3-ball. And the cue ball comes right back out for its position in the same place.
Yep, just like that. Perfect. The 2-ball, I'm gonna just try to get on the long rail.
Well, he's gonna have to work on the 4 after the 2-ball, because he may not go by that ball in that corner.
There you go, just like that.
You know,
That's perfect.
Is he giving himself enough room to run towards that 4-ball?
I think if he can draw into the 8 here, or just kind of draw over by the 9, and then I think the 4-ball goes. You don't have to break it up. I think so. Or he's just gonna baby it. Yeah, he's just gonna baby it. No stunning. Plays perfect.
Well, from his facial expression, I think the 4-ball goes no problem.
So if he has an angle, he can go top and go by the 10 and back over. I think that's what he's gonna do. Leave himself a really good angle. You don't want to be straight in here. Now the 6-ball is really, it's sitting back close to a pocket, so you don't have to do anything crazy with the cue ball here. So he could just pop it out and leave it easy, and then draw back for the 7-ball, or he's going to draw back and just move the cue ball just a little bit, it looks like. That's good. I think he hit it a little too hard, but he's perfect. And if you guys back home, you guys look at that. Every player, all the players that were in this event, they always look at every shot. Like, it's not always about, oh, this is where the 6-ball is, this is where the 7-ball is. It's like, where do I need to be on the 7 to make it easier to get to the 8? And then when you get on the 8, where is it easier to get to the 9 to get easier to get to the 10-ball?
Paper.
Oh. So, it's something to think about, you young upcoming players or amateur players that want to jump in the alpha events and everything. It's something to train and watch the guys play.
Just a little bit of a back cut on this 8.
Yep, nice and easy, perfect, and he's straight in.
Well, KAÇI showed up to play.
Yes, he did. He's been playing like that all day, especially the first match with against Joven. It was very impressive to watch.
I think I commentated that match, and it wasn't impressive to watch our local Phoenix guy.
No, true, but I mean, he just broke so good.
Meanwhile, this is about to tie it up to a piece. Remember, folks, this is a race to 10. We're going to be down to the last 4 players here pretty soon.
Yep.
One of these, and either Joshua Filler or Ko Ping Chung.
What's the score with them?
The score with them, Joshua leads 4-1. They are playing on table 2. First place is $60,000, one of the biggest paydays in the U.S. in the tournament. Second place is $40,000. Third, fourth is $20 apiece. 5th through 8th is $9,000. 9th through 16th, which some players have already collected, is $52.50.
That's really good.
It's a couple weeks in Vegas.
Hey, that's really good, especially the conversions too.
And just making it to the final 32 is $2,000. KAÇI breaking again from the center?
Yes. My buddy JR in the back. Front
Burkhart?
row. Yeah, watching front row. Let's see how these balls break. And he's sticking to his middle break, where you think it would be opposite with Shane.
Playing the 8 in the side and the 7 in the side, but he got something other than
3
those
kicks, and I feel like he's not going to pass this up. I think he's going to get his jump cue, sponsored by Predator.
We don't have to mention that.
Well, I was just saying with his Predator break cue.
Uh-huh. But it's not bad, too.
Oh, no, not at all. I would have to jump it there. I couldn't push out here.
I agree. It's as jump shots go, especially for both.
He's actually pushing. I'm very.
What? If that 3 ball wasn't available, I would consider something else. But
he's challenging Shane to a jump contest right now. This is shocking for me because I would jump that and then I would do whatever I need to for the 3 ball or spin it in.
Maybe he just felt he was too close. I'm not sure what his reasoning is. I mean, who am I to question a former number one rated player in the world?
No, I understand completely. I'm just very.
That would be a great trick shot if you could call it. Well, he challenged him and he won the challenge.
He did.
He got ball in hand out of it.
He jumped over the ball.
Over the ball, off of the rail, in the air, off the 1. And ball in hand on a straight in 3 ball that he lines up.
I mean, the only thing you can do here is he got a little out of line.
Nah, he can come over by the 7, Nick, with the cue ball.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he
nice
can
angle.
pop. He can pop.
Yeah,
down.
he
Okay.
can pop off the rail.
Or he can draw down 2 rows. He's gonna pop it. No, he's gonna play your shot. Ooh, that's so dangerous right there. Lucky enough for this 7 ball, or it was going drink, drink.
I don't understand why he played it that. I would have rolled it towards the
Correct.
7. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Extension, please.
But he does like to power balls.
He does. Watch.
He could have put a little bit of right low on it, come by the 5 and played it in the side. You know, there's so many other things he could have done.
Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to go past the 7 and play the 5 ball on the side. It was weird that he hit it so hard.
But
he's sitting ducks. Roll forward a little bit, play top on the 7 ball, come out for the 8 ball in the corner, 9 ball on the side, 10 in the corner. Very simple from here.
making it look pretty simple, as you just noted.
Very simple.
Down for an unmissable 10, and Mr. KAÇI is about to go ahead 3-2
after that mistake by Shane.
And Shane had a choice, didn't he? Take it or not?
I mean, you have to. It's like I'm shooting it, but I'm also shooting it where KAÇI's at. before he pushed out.
I liked it better there. But now we see why he did it. Looks like Mr. Filler has taken another game away from Ko Ping Chung and now leads him 5-1. Good look at the crowd going all the way around. League players, a lot of league players, a lot of
fans for sure.
Fans for sure. And they're making more fans every day as you see these players taking pictures with their favorite pros, getting autographs.
Yeah, I did that last year a lot. You don't get to see them, you don't get to see them a lot, you know, and you're like, will you be here next year?
And oh, there's the 2-ball straight to the side. 8-ball was headed right for the drink, but instead he's got a nice open shot on the 1 and a very open rack.
Now, if this keeps on happening and he keeps on making that second ball, Shane's in trouble.
Well, and Shane might switch to that break too.
You would think that
Shane is a student of the break.
Yes, he is.
He watches how people break and what seems to work from where.
I don't see any trouble balls at all.
Now, this is probably the biggest,
easiest out that they're going to have.
This is probably the only challenge to this rack. Or, in other words, the key shot.
And he hits it perfect. Lots of bottom left. Come out 2 rails, 3 rails, and sitting perfect.
Attention, please.
So he might draw out here, or he might go forward. Let's see what he's going to do. Or he might play just simple and come out 1 rail. There's multiple ways to shoot it. Wow, good shot. Came between the 4 and the 8. That's fantastic. This is very simple, just nice and easy. He has a little angle on the ball, so he can pop out and play the 6-ball in the corner pocket, or he can stun draw and play in the side pocket, depending on what his preference is. Just like that, he hits it perfect. He has the speed down. Now this, I would just draw back just a little bit, probably like where he's at now, and you can just play top on the 7-ball and come out perfect for the 8-ball. And then you just need a good angle to get on the 9-ball. You can shoot in the side pocket, it has room, or you can shoot it all the way down.
I like that, and while Eklent makes quick work of these remaining 4 balls, these two have met in the heat of battle. 6 times. In 2022 at the Premier Pool League, Eklent won 5-1 over Shane, and the WPA Players Championship at Griff's, Shane wins 7-1 against KAÇI, and then Euro Tour in the Netherlands, KAÇI wins 9-8. Kremlin Cup, 8-4 is Shane, takes it. U.S. Open, 8-ball. Shane beats KAÇI 8-4, and then the U.S. Open 10-ball.
Oh, he overdrew it a little bit.
KAÇI wins.
Yeah, and there's
9-6.
You know what? And there's also been a lot of birthdays this last 2 weeks.
Birthdays.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna shout out to?
No, I'm just saying, like, like as in pros too, like
Oh.
not just amateurs, but pros. There's a lot of birthdays this week during this Alpha and Predator World 10 ball.
Right.
You had Lee Van Cortez's birthday was today. You had Dennis Gabe, his birthday was like a couple days ago.
He just got done playing for the coach.
Yeah, nice out. And then,
And we'll go on with the birthdays when we come back from our break. Be right back. And we are back while John racks those. That information I just give you comes from Fargo Rate. They have a little app now that's called Head-to-Head Matches, and it shows any matches the two opponents have played. And this takes the database. Data comes from the 374 players that have played in the Pro Billiard Series. And it also
nice.
shows common opponents, and they're almost exactly the same. 56% against their common opponents, they win.
wow. Let's see if that ball goes straight to the side pocket. Yeah, it's going. He's just a little short, and he scratches. But the 10-6 is tied up, so that's going to make it a little difficult for Shane, but ball in hand does help.
Well, this is dangerous to give this man ball in hand. With the big break that he has, or both players have, it might turn into, could turn into 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, because we saw what he did the other day on the TV table playing 10 ball. It was, Shane was breaking monsterly.
Shane is renowned for his break,
Yes, he is.
power, and control.
He's going to have to do something with this 6 ball. He can break it out now because it'll stop him for the 4 ball, so that I like that right now. A lot of players don't see it, but I know these guys do.
It's natural.
Yeah, just hit it. Not good shot, not as hard as he wanted to separate the balls, but he got there.
I like that. I didn't know it moved that fast. So Shane got to the table via a scratch on the break from KAÇI, and he's looking to just take this away from him and run out the rack.
Yep, he's gonna punch it, just like that. Now, do you draw and you kick the 10, or do you just come out from not even touching the 10 ball?
Go straight across and take the 7 to the right. the left-hand corner.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
No, he held it up.
Yeah.
He preferred this cut over the other.
Yeah. Okay, so I like drawing this and going 4 rails with the cue ball. 3 if you come short.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wrapping out of both corners?
Yes.
Shane likes it too.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I didn't think he, I guarantee you he didn't even think he would be even close to that corner pocket.
No, he thought he'd be at the diamond.
Yes.
First diamond up. But instead he ended up with the perfect angle to get on the 9.
And he's perfect.
And close out this rack. But
how do you like it?
But he'll still be trailing by a rack.
That key shot was that 3 to the 4, but breaking out that 6-10. Like, those are the things you guys have to look at. Is natural tangent line, and then you apply the English if you need English or not. It was perfect.
Good look at this Predator Arena. It's an LED, so they can change things for it.
Yeah. Let's see if Shane switches to the middle, because if my opponent was breaking and out-breaking me, I'm switching regardless of if I was, just because he's making balls. It's a, don't be stuck in your ways is how I say it, is that, don't get me wrong, you're comfortable breaking where you are, but if your opponent's out-breaking you from somewhere else, I'm switching no matter what.
Well, let's see if Shane takes your advice or goes back to the side where he was breaking from.
I am very,
back
very
to the
shocked.
side.
I'm very shocked.
One ball to the side pocket.
Good break, good cue ball.
There's going to be a lot of stuff going on up there, and he's straight in on the 2.
Good break.
Everything open.
He stopped that rock like it was on a string. It was like, shh. Nope, don't go anywhere. The balls are spread out nicely.
7 to the 8.
Yep.
But he's got the 6 ball where he can just play the 7 in the side pocket, stop it for the 8.
Roll forward, 3 ball on the side, 4 ball, 5 ball, 6 ball. 7 ball you're gonna have to play in the side pocket or a corner pocket. So it's really about how you get on the 6 ball, I feel, is where this really happens.
Well, look where the 5 ball is, so it makes it very easy to get on the 6 ball.
Of course it does, but you can land straight. You can have a little angle to the right side or left side. He's using all his time today, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got just a smidge of an angle on the 4. So when he brings it back, he's perfect. He's perfect. He's perfect.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Actually, he can actually run into the 8 and move it if he wants to as well. So he has a lot to play here to figure out, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take his extension.
Extension, please.
I'm with you, Nick. I think he runs into the 8 and moves it.
That's perfect. He's going to come out 2 rails with the 6 ball and play the 7 ball in the side pocket, and then 8 ball in the corner, 9 ball in the corner, 10 ball in the corner. And it's going to be all tied up, folks.
See if he stuns forward for the 9.
I think he might stun over. And then he'll come around 3 rails or 2 rails, wherever he lands. Just make sure that he draws really good, because of what happened last time on that 7 ball. And why you see him looking down when he's over the ball, because that normally you don't see that, is because it's all ball foul. So if his shirt was touching the 10 ball, it'd be ball in hand for KAÇI.
What a match.
Yes, it's turning out to be a dogfight, which we expected, or at least I expected that with these two. I don't think it was going to be a blowout like it's happening on the other table.
Well, if one of these two gets his, there's Kareem Balaj, CEO of Predator Group.
Shane to break, see if he switches or he sticks with the side break.
Gentleman next to him. Shane breaking. Tied at 4. Ball's moving, nothing going. Nothing offensive.
Wow. And look at the balls tied up.
Yeah, well, he's gonna go right off that 1 ball and try to join all those balls that are tied up down there with the cue ball.
Yeah, no, for sure. You have to you have a wall. Like you have what, a half a diamond width that you could possibly give him a window.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got plenty of room.
Oh, I like this. He plays it 2 rails.
Mm-hmm.
I know this.
Oh.
Wow, we weren't expecting that at all.
Well, he was trying to get too perfect. He was playing 3 rails and nestling up against the 4 ball.
I thought he would thin it and come down there.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about going 2 rails and bringing the 1 ball out further. So he was playing the 2-way with the 1 ball. So just in case he was in that gap, he didn't leave the 1 ball straight in. But he did get a little unlucky right there.
He hit it in the wrong
no,
spot.
of course. But I mean, for it to go, he was trying to play right behind the 4. So it looks like he's gonna go for the 1 ball, but he's gonna roll up to possibly play the 2 ball in the side pocket.
He may be rolling up to move it. Oh, this is tough. Elevated, and he's playing it in the corner pocket unless he chooses to play the 5 ball.
Yes.
Shane elevated. Doesn't seem to have too much problem with this, but players do.
Yeah, it happened at the U.S. Open a couple years ago. A guy was jacked up and he slipped and he barely touched the ball that was by the side pocket, and it was literally like the ball didn't even move, but he grazed it just by a little bit, and it was a ball in hand for I think it was Joshua Filler.
Speaking of Mr. Filler, let's see if we can get you an update on his match. It's on table 2.
It looks like he's gonna do a 4-ball or 3-ball combo. Oh, he tried the combo. He kind of got away with it. He didn't leave KAÇI much. I mean, KAÇI's probably going to roll up on the 9-ball and play the 3-ball down table. But if he goes for this, the 6, 7, 10 is dead. And then if you get dead straight on the 6, 7, 10, you just draw back and you play everything in the same pocket. Just roll them right up on the 9-ball.
Right up on the 9. There you go.
Nice shot. He can kick 1 rail and try to play the 3-ball bank, or he can play the billiard shot, the 3-ball or the cue ball off the 3-ball into the 5-ball. Oh, just like he wanted to do, but just a little thicker.
He hasn't left much.
Good hit, though. So on this, if KAÇI's feeling froggy, he can shoot this with a ball with a lot of left-hand English, and he'll come over 2 rails, and he'll play the 4-ball in the corner pocket. He'll be perfect on it. But I think he's going to play safe instead. Come out 2 rails behind the 8 and the 9. For me, I like to get on the 9-ball here because the jump cue comes in a factor a lot. Let's see if Shane doesn't over jump it here.
Like he did on that 1 ball?
Yeah.
He got some airtime for that, didn't he?
There you go. He over jumped it a little bit, but it still worked out for him. I think KAÇI can still cut this ball in and come around 2 rails or 3 rails. He's over jumping a little bit. He's hitting the ball right on the top instead of hitting felt and then going into it.
KAÇI can cut this ball in if he chooses.
Yep, go bottom rail, side rail, back out for the 4-ball. Or play just inside English and just come down 1 rail. You know who hits those balls really good? Carlo Beato. He'll slice those balls in and come up and down like it's a hanger. He hits those balls so good. Another player that we've been missing in this event.
Yeah, and I don't know why he didn't make these 2 events. He's been here for all the others.
Yeah.
I was sorry to not see him on the players list.
Yeah, I was too when I found out too.
Hope all is well with Carlo. He's done well on the Pro Billiard Series.
Yes, he has. He's done very well. A great guy and a great player. I was playing him once when he first came to Arizona before we all became buddies. And I got to know a little of their language because my wife's Filipina. And I'm playing him, and like the first or second set, he scratches on a 5-ball, and I was like, "Salama," and it means thank you. And he kind of looks at me funny, and then like 2-3 racks later, I scratch, and he's all, "Thank you," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So you did understand me. This is very easy.
Yeah, he's playing
Everything's dead.
Playing the 10 ball. Too bad they don't count, but it doesn't. It'll spot up. Let's see if that 6 and 7 open up. He's going to hit it hard enough.
Ooh.
Combo number 2.
Oh yeah, and then Anton that's been out here too from the Philippines too.
Raga?
Yeah, that was
Raga's
another
been
one.
out here?
Yeah, he was at the Texas Open. Wait, was it Texas Open or before that? The tournament before that, Derby. Nice and easy.
And does the cue ball come out
travel?
far enough?
Oh.
Well, things got a little spicy.
Yes, it did.
I think he'll play this. Well, I don't
He
know.
still got room. He just goes what he did with the 7-ball, or he could slow roll it with inside and go straight to the side rail quickly and come out.
I think I would play the safety.
I think he's playing.
He's got 2 different safeties to play.
Yeah. And he did not get there.
I think he could have done a little better than that.
Yes.
Could have just banked it up and taken the cue ball right up against that 8-10.
Yes. Do you go for it or do you play safe?
Let me see the back shot from. I haven't seen where it's at yet.
I don't think he's called anything. I think he's playing safe.
I can't see the shot. Oh, he's going to play safe behind the 13.
Oh, he miscued. He miscued.
Miscued. Came right across the top of the ball.
Start the clock, please.
See that?
Yes, he miscued, yes.
What a time for a miscue. Tied at 4.
Right?
Against a very aggressive, deadly opponent.
Yes, for sure. So do you draw off for the 10 and you power draw, or do you just draw off a little bit and take your
I just take the
legging?
cut. I just take the cut and go back and forth.
Oh, you didn't even have to touch it.
Yeah. And you can stay underneath the 10 and play it to the side, either one.
Yep. And he's sitting pretty good. I know he probably won in the side pocket, but he can shoot in the corner. But I think he's going to take the side.
It's closer, and it's just a little stun shot. And now that you see this angle, it looks a lot easier.
Yeah, a lot easier. And 5-4 after a miscue.
KAÇI leading Shane Van Boening 5-4. Trying to get you an update on that score with Player Week. John Lehman racking the balls here. KAÇI and Shane in their chairs. There's a zen look.
He's focused. That bad miscue. Oh, and I like to do a big shout out to my friend Jill Watson. It's her birthday today from Arizona.
Happy birthday,
There's
Jill.
so many birthdays this week. It's crazy.
Well, here's going to be a shout out. He's going to hit this ball
Right.
so hard it's going to shout.
It is. The last time he controlled it really well, but right before that he scratched. He got a bad kiss in the corner pocket. Here we go. Let's see how he controlled the cue ball. He hit the right side of the one ball last time. Same thing, right side. Or left side, sorry.
There goes a 9. Spinning right in.
This is a good safe opportunity for him after he made a ball. So there's two ways that you can shoot this, right? You can float it down corner pocket and roll it behind the 8 and the 7. Or I like, well, you're kind of stuck to the rail, but if you had a little bit more gap, you can bank it out down table and draw it behind the 2. It's almost like you're trying to make it in the side pocket with top, right? And you won't hug on the 8 ball, but you'll at least have those 2 balls as safety.
Could he just float the 1 ball to the rail and
That's
take the cue ball all the way down?
I was looking at that too, because it's almost like a 1 pocket shot, right? Like when you try to thin a ball and you try to send it down table. That's possible with a lot of inside English. You can come right past the 4 and then the English just takes, but you can't hit it that hard though.
Okay.
I like my shot. I like playing it in the side pocket and just rolling with top. Ooh, that was so close to the shot clock.
That's why you rushed it.
Oh, man.
Shane can't get to the table fast enough.
Right, he was loving it.
Well, the rail first doesn't come out enough to make the one.
There we go. So he can try to cut it and put him behind the 4. Let's see what he's trying to do here. I don't know what he's trying to do, folks, so let's find out. Oh, nifty. He played the cushions, but he got a clip off on the 5 ball. It got tied up, and then he ended up not scratching and leaving KAÇI a very tough shot.
And the other thing he did was tied up the 3-5. Pretty much assuring himself a trip to the table again.
Well, I think KAÇI kind of got down. I was like, well, that 5 and that 7 is tied up. And I'm like, do I really want to run out or try to work with that? I think he's going to put him in the same spot.
Not behind the 7?
No, behind the 3. It's going long. He did not expect that ball to go long.
He would have liked to hit the diamond.
Oh, for sure, to stick him on the behind.
Right on top of the 7.
Then it gives him options to ball in hand to break out that 5-7. He's gonna bank it down by the 5-7.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he called side pocket?
Probably just in case.
Very, very nice, KAÇI.
Good two-way shot.
Yeah. The only thing that I can think that he can do here is let's just tie up more balls.
Well, I kind of wonder if he just goes ahead and hits the 2 ball and goes straight across using the 3 ball for cover.
I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
But I think he wanted more inside English because now he's going to return the favor and he's going to put the 2 ball closer to the 7 and the cue ball is going to be behind the 3 ball.
Would you ever consider playing the 8 ball with a carom?
No, too risky. I mean, for me, these guys might want to go for it, but I'd rather get ball in hand than try to do a risky shot. That's what he tried. Not thin enough.
And up and down. Play both balls. Wait, does the 3 ball go by the 8? Yeah, I thought so. Up and down, both balls in the same pocket.
Yep.
Now it's just a matter of rolling this one in. And then coming up from the 4 to the 5. Little work to do on the 6.
So does it go in the side pocket? That's these. So these side pockets are very, very, very tough. I like them more than the diamonds because you actually have to hit them really, really true, where sometimes you can get away with hitting the point a little bit. That's a really good shot by Shane, not choosing the side pocket. But on these, you have to hit perfect. If you hit any point of that point, it's not going in. Where on a diamond table, you have that give a little bit, and I feel that the side pockets are a lot tougher to play in than any other table.
Well, the corner pockets are 4 1/4. Aren't the side pockets 4 1/2?
They should be 4 1/2, but I think it's just the way they're cut. It makes it very, very more difficult than a diamond, and I like it. It's an improvement, is how I see it when it comes to the side pockets.
Shane was concerned with the shot clock, but he's got 10 seconds.
Uh-oh.
It's not going in. It's one of the first misses by
either player.
Shane's already down a game.
Yep, and he's about to be down 2.
You come across, Nick, or do you just follow 2 rails?
I have to come across. I go top right or top left. Sorry.
Oh, then you're gonna follow 2 rails.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow 2 rails.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more natural that way, in my opinion.
Sure, I totally agree. I wasn't sure if you'd wrap it out of there straight across or follow it.
I think it's tougher to use that straight top where it just comes out in the middle of the table, because you have to hit that ball so perfect with that stroke. And with Shane's misses, 6 ball, KAÇI takes a 2-game lead.
Costly error for Shane. That cost him 2 games. The one he just gave up and the one that KAÇI took. There's Joe Rogan in the stands with Kareem Balaj. He was here earlier, and you guys were treated to some commentary by him.
Yes, I heard. Yeah, I was there. I was unfortunately I was at Griff's, and my wife's playing in the tournament over there, so I didn't get to really listen to him on the mic.
I just hope you guys also got that interview that he did with Federer.
I did see that. I did see that. I thought that was really cool.
Well, let's see if I can get you an update while KAÇI breaks the balls on what Josh Filler is doing with Koping Chung. Filler leads 9 games to 3.
Now, do we know who plays who if they win? Like who plays FSR and who plays?
The winner here will play the winner of this match, because FSR is already matched up with Gorst on table 1 tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's going to be a really good match.
2 hottest players. Winning everything under the sun. FSR is in line. If he wins this, he has the 8-ball, the 9-ball, and the 10-ball championships all under his belt.
That is true.
Never been done before.
And he's playing really good too. So good.
Big shot here for KAÇI.
Yes and no, because really, I mean, you can go forward, you can draw back. The 2 ball's sitting by a pocket, so it's really not that big of a shot, in my opinion. I think the shot is to get the position on the 3 ball to make it easier to get to the 5, because everything else is sitting perfect. Or sorry, I'm sorry, my ball. I did not see the 4 ball. Bad eyes. I wasn't looking down table.
Well, luckily, the 3 ball lays really nice to get to the 4.
Yes, yes, it does. And then you just get a good angle, whether you play the bottom rail or the.
Hit the 5. This could be trouble. He's okay. He'll have to draw to the rail to avoid going into the 4. KAÇI won this event in 2021. Ko Ping Chung, who's trailing Joshua Filler at this time, won it in 2019. And actually, Joshua Filler was the runner-up. So is he extracting some revenge?
That's a good question. Oh, ooh.
And he made the 3 ball, but he got punished by the 10. He got right behind it.
So I think that's mostly because if he hits that 3 ball a little thicker,
oh yeah,
it comes off a little different. So I think that him hitting it like that, I mean, he can go rail first and with a little masse.
Another swerve shot. Just add to the drama and add to the excitement. Thank you, Mr. KAÇI. What Shane says there.
Yes, right? That could have been a big lead right there.
Yes. Well, KAÇI won 3 games there with a break and run in those 3. And Shane's not going to look back after this.
Shane feels very, very happy to be back at the table after that.
Well, if he was in his chair, he'd be feeling like, well, he doesn't get too worried, I don't think. He just comes right back at you as soon as he has an opening. But he's hungry. See it in his eyes.
Yep. He wants it just as bad as everybody else. Has Shane ever won this world title?
He won a world title. And we're going to take a 2-minute break and be right back, folks.
I just wasn't sure if he's won this title. Yeah, so he has all those titles, yes. Yes. Oh, that's right, on the 8 ball, right? Yeah, I remember that. He got on his knees and he was like, I beat him. I remember that picture that they took. Yeah, that would have been great. Oh, sorry. Oh.
We are back to the live action with Shane Van Boening. Just looking at the table, staying focused.
Yeah, waiting for his, see if he switches his break, folks.
And Joshua Filler has defeated Ko Ping Chung in his quest, in Ko Ping Chung's quest to win again here.
So Filler will play the winner of this match.
Filler will play the winner of this match tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Las Vegas time. Again, there's Joe Rogan and his entourage to the left of him. Kareem Balaj sitting right next to him discussing pool things.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll come and commentate a little bit for Shane's match.
He did it the last match. He looks like he's pretty animated in his conversation.
Yeah, he loves talking pool, I heard.
He's about a 650 Fargo.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he plays pretty good.
That's awesome.
Max Eberly has given him lessons. On his podcast, he was talking to Federer. Then he jumped up on another podcast and broke and ran a racket 10 ball.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I would love to hit some balls with him.
He's got good fundamentals. He looked good in that breaking and running that 10 ball.
That's awesome. I would love to possibly hit some with him and give him a lesson or two.
You know, with good lessons from Max and his athletic abilities, hand-eye coordination,
yeah,
it should serve him well.
Yeah.
He's actually offered to, on his podcast, he was considering maybe doing some matches, some challenge matches, and him doing the commentary.
That's exactly what I heard.
And Shane to break here.
Let's see if he can. Man, he's not changing. I am so shocked with that.
Trailing by a game. And I don't think anything went in. An open 1 ball, but does it go by the 2? Is the question. Might go by the 7 if he chooses to cut it back. But that's a might.
Play safe right here.
Yeah, he's banking it right down the middle of the table, right across to the spot, and the cue ball behind the deuce.
Just like that, really nice. Shane's gonna have to kick 2 rail. I mean, he might jump it or kick 1 rail and try to stick him behind the, well, I went away, hold on. Behind the 3, is that the 6 and the 10?
6 and the 10.
He's calling in the side pocket.
He called the 4 ball in the side pocket.
Okay, the extension.
Uh-oh. Oh. What turned into looked like a good shot just became a nightmare. Because now look how, well, he has room to get in there.
Yes.
He has room to go by the 8.
Yes, sir.
He's going for the jump.
He likes this shot, jumping over the ball. Wow, good hit. Wow.
And a very well-deserved round of applause. That was a great shot.
God, he hit that ball so good. Look at that. Perfect speed. Come over and tie up with the 9 ball.
Do I have to call the extension now? Yeah, I have it. Extension.
I guess they didn't hear Shane when he said extension.
No, they didn't the first. And actually, yep. He's cutting it down the rail. Going back and forth at warp speed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he got just enough. But he's still safe. He still has to come with something.
A little kick and stick. He could stick that cue ball right up against the 10 here. Shane has more in mind.
Well, he's full of knowledge, so let's see what he comes with. Oh, good shot. What a shot. He's in the zone. You can tell with the look on his face.
Oh, yeah. He started out with his eyes as big as silver dollars. KAÇI has used his extension, so he's going to have to rush this shot.
It's in the pocket, too. His back piece. Oh, look at this. He hits it perfect. Lands on top of the one ball, but he hit it perfect.
Nice cut on this 2 ball, and the 3 ball is available over the pocket.
Come out 2 rails right here with a little bit of right hand English.
Just make it.
Yep.
Now just avoid the 7 going around the table. And come in perfect line for the 4.
Yep, just a little bit of, I would say a little bit of a top left and try to stay in that same line so you don't have to force it with the right hand English.
Probably just straight, dead center.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at a different ball. My bad, guys. My apologies.
And you just wrap out of the corner there.
Yes.
Oh, he went all the way.
With inside. He tried to kill it with inside.
It worked out.
It got perfect.
KAÇI's looking good to get that 2-game lead back. And closing in on that number 10, that big number 10.
This is easy, just stop it, and then you're perfect on the 7, or you can roll forward a little bit so you can use the side rail to get on the 8. Just like that. Now you're not gonna fully draw it. I feel like he's gonna punch it with the right so it hits the rail and then the English kind of comes out afterwards. You don't want to overstroke it and end up in the side pocket.
Just center a table position here, straight on that 8 ball.
Oh. I wouldn't have come that far, but I thought he overhit it by the reaction of the cue ball. I thought he way overhit it, but he's good. So now he's just checking himself, making sure he's okay with the 9 ball.
Just avoid the 10.
Just like that. And he's back to a 2-game lead if he makes these 2 balls. Oh, he dropped his cue.
Things line up pretty quick for Mr. KAÇI. He lines them up pretty quick.
KAÇI is back to a 2-game lead.
All the fans out there enjoying this match. Doesn't look like there's a seat in the house available. That young man, 24 years of age, from Albania. John Lehman racking the balls. This is being played on Predator Apex tables, the Arcadia cloth, Arcadia Reserve cloth, using the Aero rack, the arena lights, and don't forget about the Predator chalk, the 1080. In addition, Predator has 2 new chalks coming out pretty
3.
soon. I know of 2,
Oh.
the Pure and the Crest. The Pure is a cube.
I don't know the name of them, but I got told that there's a soft, medium, and hard.
Oh,
I just don't know the names of them. So, but as I was looking at them and chalking with them and everything, they seem really good.
and this break is dry.
And Shane has an opportunity to capitalize, to play safe, or to try to go for the out, but I don't think the 1 ball goes past the 3.
Do you think the cue ball goes behind the 3?
The cue ball definitely goes behind the 3 or the 8, if that's what it is over there. Yes. See what he tries
He might cut
to do.
the one ball right in the corner. He might slide off the rail. He's looking like he's going for this.
Yes. I didn't think he can see it. Like, I didn't think it would go for our angle.
I didn't either till he got down on the ball.
Oh, all day. Good shot, Shane. He's perfect to go back down table. I know he didn't want to be that steep of an angle, but it's perfect. Just go right between the 8 and the 9 with the cue ball.
I'm sure the fillers are out here watching.
Oh no, he goes before it. Good shot. You can just tell by the little smirk on his face that he wanted to be a little bit higher. But he could still get up there with
Sure,
like a
just
little bit
avoid
of,
the 8.
yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, avoid the 8 with a little bit of well, he's gonna do a little bit of bottom right, draw it. Really good speed. Now, do you come top or do you draw down?
I just follow. Just like that. Just side English and just come right up.
Let the English do
Yep.
all the work.
Especially on this responsive cloth. That's what makes it so nice.
Do you feel like it plays a little too easy?
It plays very, very nice. I tell you.
does.
I like the way it plays. I really do. I like the speed of it. How responsive it is. And for new cloth, you can still use some inside English and
Yes,
it
you can.
grabs.
Yes, you
where
can.
other cloths it does not.
No, it kind of bites the other
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Shane looking to close that gap by a game. Can only do it one at a time.
Yep. He can draw over or he can go top.
He's going to have to find something for his break, though. He hasn't been very effective with the
See,
break.
I like doing that. You actually
Oh, yeah.
come into
Always.
the angle for
Always.
the 9 ball.
Line shape, always.
And then here it's just rolling forward. You can go, this is what a lot of people don't do. They like to roll it. I like to do what Shane just did. Use that top rail with top and it'll just bounce right out for you.
John racking the balls. We are at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino, folks, and we have 4 ballrooms with 300 plus tables for all those league players to play in. We have 18 tables for the pros, 14 in this room and 8 in the other ballroom where our other streaming table is. If you're anywhere close to the Rio, you've got a couple more days. You got tomorrow to get down for this tournament and see the finals. It's very impressive. Attendance is up about 40% from other years. It's never looked this good at the Rio, and it's never been this full at the Rio in quite some time. CueSports International and Predator are doing a great job marrying the fans and the players. The cue ball back and forth. Straight in on the 1 ball, but it's not his turn anymore. And a big turn of events here in this break. I'm surprised Shane has not changed this break from the very beginning. We are down to the business end of this match and closing in. KAÇI's getting dangerously close and not allowing Shane to come back. He's called his extension here. It looks like a straightaway cut by the 10 to the corner and just kind of stunned the cue ball up to the top side of the 3 there on your screen. Instead, he's following to come across. I guess that cut was a little steeper than I saw on the monitor.
Looks like I got perfect. I don't know if he was trying to come over for the side pocket, but
he's got the side pocket. He can follow right between the 8-4.
uh-oh. Oh, he hit it good.
KAÇI's looking pretty good through this rack. Straight up towards the 5. 6 ball is close to the 5, so should be pretty handy for position.
Well, this is good. You can stun right out, or you can follow it and play the 6 ball in the side pocket, whatever you prefer.
I think he'll stun out just above the 7. Now he followed.
See, that's weird because the last shot, though, like early in the game, he drew out instead of rolling forward.
Well, I honestly think this was the higher percentage
For the 7.
for the 7. But again, going to a side pocket, if you don't get the correct angle, you're going to run your cue ball more, and that's where he's at right now.
Yeah, you draw that right into the 10.
That's probably what he's going to do.
Oh,
Nope,
wow, he traveled. And he dropped his chalk.
Now this is just a little
Back cut.
a little more angle than he'd like.
Yeah.
But he's in very good position here.
Just a simple soft draw, and you're golden.
Looking very good to go up by 2 games and be 2 games away from moving in to the semifinals.
Something has to happen for Shane to make a comeback. Shane's just, okay.
Calmly sitting, waiting for his chance. And this is where he might get a chance, or probably
On the
will
break,
get a chance.
right?
On the break. They've traded punches on the break from the very beginning. We had 1 break and run by KAÇI on the 6th rack. To go ahead 4-2. Shane was looking at his watch, and I think he was thinking, I think it's time to turn it on.
Yeah. He's sticking to the middle. I'm just really shocked here.
Both sticking to their guns, how they started breaking.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A ball straight in, 2 balls straight in, 1 ball straight in. Tough to get on the 3.
Looks like somebody's drawing back to at least middle of the table.
Might be able to follow it. It looks like he has just the right angle. But, you know, I've watched them fire these balls, and they don't seem to come all the way back on a follow shot. It seems to come off flat from the rail with a new cloth.
Yeah.
It kind of comes off like a knuckleball.
Yeah. It's just,
Like it's not rolling, it's sliding. See if he shoots it, and we'll take a good look at it. It'd be a good time to watch this shot. 'Cause he'll follow it. Oh, they changed the camera angle just as it left the rail.
Oh, what a shot, but
you
he
see,
got snookered.
As hard as he hit it, he didn't get it back to the bottom rail.
Correct. If he just uses a little bit more right on that ball, I think he's perfect to see the 3 ball to play safe.
But this is what Shane needed. An opportunity to get back to the table. What do you call here? You got to call the 4. Just go ahead and push it up where it doesn't go by the 5.
He hit it perfect.
Shane will be coming back, I believe. You trying to get behind the 10, or?
I just keep distance. Shoot it into the 5. It did get a little higher than he expected, I think.
KAÇI can play this 3 ball, and it looks like the cue ball comes right between the 6 and the 4 with just a natural high ball. Or is he playing safe behind the 5?
He tried to play safe.
Well,
Shane has an opportunity here. Is he going to go forward?
I think he's just going to stop it. Or can he might be able to come forward. Yep, and hit it.
Wow.
It looked pretty straight. He cheated the pocket a little bit to create that angle to break it out.
Oh, I mean, he's gonna play safe here though. Or do you risk it and play the combo?
Good question, Nick. I think he'll roll up on the 9.
Or what you can do, you can play the 4 ball off the back of the 6, and then draw over to the 9 ball.
It's going to be more angled than he wants to be able to hold it. It looks like on the screen, but your call.
I don't think he's going to play the combo.
No, he's just playing it up and using the 10-6 as a blocker.
Oh, good shot. I like that. That's really, really.
He may be able to spin this in rail first.
Yes. But, well, it does look pretty good.
It's awful tight coming off that rail for the 6.
Attention, please.
That looks really close.
Yeah, it really is.
What to do. A little soft masse.
Gotta try this. I think just go as deep as you can.
And does it bounce perfect for him? He might be laying good.
Good shot by Eklent KAÇI.
Oh my. He got away with it. Replay here. So he was using the 6 and the 10 to get shape on the 5 ball is why he hit it so hard.
Well, now for a jump shot. Is he trying to cut it or bank it?
I think he might be playing safe. Oh no. Off the back of the 6 ball, he hit that ball good. Wow, what a shot.
At this juncture, Eklent KAÇI doesn't want to spell safe.
No, not at all.
He doesn't want Shane to
Have a chance at the table
have
again.
any miracle shots whatsoever.
Another good shot. That was Shane's opportunity to get there.
Well, the loser of this match has a $9,000 payday.
Just nice and easy with a little bit of bottom left. Just turn it in a little bit.
Could you see his artery on his neck? It was pulsing. You could actually see it. There was great close-up, and you could see his artery pulsing there.
Just a little bit of top English here. Just follow through nice and easy. Just like that.
To get on the hill.
First one on the hill.
And breaking. Will his break work? It's going to be the biggest break
Yep.
of the match. A 3-game lead in the final stretch. Breaking for the match. And a spot in the semifinal. Eklent KAÇI.
So crazy.
Shane's back is to a wall here. He needs to get back to the table and rattle off 4 games. 3.
One at a time.
And then the first one, then the next 3 games after that.
So you got Federer playing FSR tomorrow.
At 11 o'clock, Federer playing FSR, and the winner of this match playing Joshua Filler.
Some good matches tomorrow, and the winner will be crowned tomorrow.
Tomorrow evening, I believe our final match is at 6 p.m. Unless it changes on the bracket here online, it says 5:30 p.m. First match at 11 on table 1, second match at 2 o'clock on table 1, and then 5:30 final. Make your plans.
Okay, the last.
Be here tomorrow.
Right.
Because you're going to see 3 of the finest pool matches in a long time. He's broken the balls. The 3 ball goes straight in. The 8 ball follows it in, and the 1 ball does not dress up for him.
I really think that he's gonna cross the 1 and put him right on the was it the 3 ball or is that the 7?
Let's take a look at where the 7 ball is. Can you play a carom?
No, I think it's too far. The cue ball is too far past the 1 ball. I think he's just gonna clip the 1 ball and put him on the back of the.
Wow. I'd clip the 1 ball and go down by the 6. He will.
Just like that. Now Shane is going to kick 2 rails and try to kick safe here. Send the 1 ball down table.
You might have a 1 rail kick right by the 7. Well, you mean 2 rails off the head rail.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
off the side rail to the bottom rail.
Attention, please.
Called his extension. This is a big shot for Shane. He's got to make something work here. Two ball is down just below the center of the table.
Really good shot right there. He just fired that ball in. Lightning speed, look at this. And he just got unfortunate that he just got stopped there.
Yeah, he hit the 7 ball square and stopped.
So you
Still
play
spinning.
safe, you cross bank it, and you send the cue ball behind
You
the
have
7
to.
ball, or
Yes.
you play the 2-10.
He's played enough 1 pocket that I think that's exactly what he's going to do, is come across with the 7 ball right behind the cue ball right behind the 7 ball.
Really good shot. Everybody's cheering for him. Good shot right there. Now it looks like KAÇI's going to kick at least 2 rails here. You can go side rail, bottom rail, or you can go right here. You can go top rail, side rail, and over. Oh, it looks like he's going to go 1 rail. I like kicking 2 because the ball is bigger. There we go. That's why I like side rail, bottom rail. Here's his chance. And if I was him, just being me, of course, I'm running this out and I'm switching to KAÇI's break.
Well, Shane is accustomed to breaking from the middle with a template rack.
Monster.
Not so much this one.
Yes. Yeah, he's a monster at it.
What a comeback. This would be the third comeback for Shane. Snatching defeat from the jaws of
Another opponent. For sure, yes. Because you don't see KAÇI making too many mistakes.
No. Well, the one thing we do know is KAÇI won't break again.
That is true.
Shane needs to win the next 3 games after this 10 ball, and he has not won 3 games in a row in the entire match.
First time for everything. It just got loud up in there.
We're going to go for a 1-minute break. Don't miss it, folks. Be right back. Breaking from the middle. 1 ball going straight up to the corner. There goes wide open rack. The only 7 ball might be a saving grace. The 1 ball is hanging over the right hand corner pocket. He changed break.
He did, but he broke from the right side and not the left side where KAÇI, you can see his lines.
Okay.
But I'm not saying that matters because Shane, of course, knows everything when it comes to the break.
KAÇI will take his time through this 2 ball. 7 ball is the problem.
I think he tried to break
and
it out there.
The 2 ball is going to be a problem too. I think he got up behind the 4.
No,
he's okay.
He got perfect, but I think he was trying to hit some of those balls. He was hitting it really hard. I didn't think he needed to hit that ball that hard with the inside English.
And see if he comes across the table for the 3 ball.
He draws it over. And I guess he's going to play the 4 ball. You can soft roll it and play the 4 ball in the top left corner pocket right now. Or he can draw over between the 4 and the 10 and play the 4 ball in the side pocket.
Come back and play the 4 ball.
Options, yeah. Just like that. He's feeling good. Roll forward, play the 5 ball and the 6 ball in the same pocket, but you want to leave an angle maybe to break out. Oh no. He jacked up.
No, he's okay.
No, I mean like he jacked up to draw the ball.
Oh.
Instead of roll forward. I would have probably rolled forward and played this 5 and the 6 ball in the same pocket. But I think he has something in mind to get the 7 ball out of there.
He'd like to get the cue ball.
Yeah.
Just off to the right of the 6 to come up for the 7.
Yeah, or just draw it back a little bit and just play the 2 rail. Draw the 2 rail out over for the 3rd rail. I think that's his only option unless he tries to come down 1 rail to play safe.
He could just get up on top for a safety on the 9.
But I think he's going to draw 2 rails or 3 rails, and he's going to go into the side rail by the side pocket and bump out the 7.
If he wants to go 2, he's going to follow this ball towards the 7. If he draws 2 rails, it's not enough angle to get there, I don't think.
Oh, he's banking out. A little soft. Now he knows he can't give Shane an opportunity, because normally the momentum changes when you do something like this. So he's thinking to himself, do I bank it or do I play safe behind the 9 ball with my cue ball? What do I do? Almost a 2-way shot. If you bank it a little hard, if you miss it short, it banks over and you can play the cue ball behind the 9.
Would you play a 2 rail here and keep the cue ball and the 7?
You know, that's a very, very interesting idea right here, because you can force follow it a little bit and play it, and it could even end up on the same side as the 8 ball.
That's what you want to do, and possibly make the 2 railer.
Yes.
Just, that's a lot nicer right there.
That's what I was saying.
Shane's going to have to work some more magic, because when he hits this ball, it's going to go into open space. How many times can you go to the well?
Yeah, right?
And fill that bucket with water?
He played it right, it just had a bad scratch. This should be game over.
Well, first game and last games are the toughest to win.
Yeah, great. And if he gets out here, it's a great run by Shane. I mean, he made some incredible comebacks and defeated some really amazing players.
It's all on this shot right here. And he's ended up very, very nice for the 9. Pretty much with an unmissable 10 after the 9.
Yes.
And Shane Van Boening will taste defeat, and Eklent KAÇI will meet Joshua Filler right after this 10 ball tomorrow.
Good job, KAÇI.
What a great match.
What a great match. Thank you for having me. It was great to be in the booth.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for your help. This is George Teachea and Nicholas De Leon bringing you the live action.
See you guys tomorrow.